game as well. One away to start. Coventry United versus Coventry Copeswood in front of a not quite sellout crowd, but I'm sure these fans are very hungry for some footballing action because it's been a long time since we've seen it at Sphinx Drive, what with all the cancellations. But we have a game tonight, so in your face, Mother Nature. We are not going to be stopped by the rain anymore, and we are about 15 minutes away from kickoff for the very first home match for Hills FM match day. And of course, the United match is not the only match happening in England tonight. We have a lot of Premier League fixtures as well. We'll keep you up to date with those games, including Manchester City travelling to Sunderland, Arsenal at home to Southampton, and this is a big one, Leicester versus Liverpool. Got a couple of Foxes and Reds fans at Hills FM, so this is going to be an interesting one. Who's going to get the bragging rights out of that one? Right, let's get into today's team sheet, starting with Coventry United. In goal, number 1, Rich Morris. Number 2, Thomas Glasgow. Number 3, Ben Valance. Number 4, Richard Blythe. Number 5, Martin Hutchcox. Number 6, Callum Burgess. Number 7, Josh O'Grady. Number 8, Gift Musa. Number 9, Ross Briscoe. Number 10, Matt Brown. And the skipper, number 11, Chris Cox. Now on the bench for Coventry United, number 12, Pierre Moudin. Number 13, David Allen. Number 14, Kai Williams. Number 15, Brian Nlovu. And this is a difficult one. Bear with me on this one. Number 16, Muziwando Nduna. I think I did all right with that one. On to Coventry Copeswood now. In goal, number 1, Dale O'Donnell. Number 2, George Whitelaw. Number 3, Stuart Adamson. Number 4, Craig Sizelis, the Copeswood skipper. Number 5, Kyle Barnett. Number 6, Matty Fowler. Number 7, Reece Blackmore. 8, Liam Cairns. Number 9, Ryan Harkin. Number 10, Connell Farrell. And number 11, Danny Fraser. And the substitutes for Coventry Copeswood this evening, number 12, Michael Healy. 13, Simon Harris. 14, Sean Gaffney. 15, Ismail Syed. And 16, Mason Aldridge. And the match officials for tonight's game, referee is Richie Watkins. The assistant in the red shirt is Scott Tallis, and the assistant in the yellow shirt is Nicholas Metcalf. So there you go, a run through of the starting lineup, which we will repeat as the teams come out in about 10 minutes time. And of course, you're more than welcome to get involved in the action tonight via Matchday's official Twitter page, which is at MatchdayHills. Make sure to send us a tweet if you have an opinion on the game or the commentary, or if you just fancy a shout out. I do requests. And of course, to all those listening on YouTube via our dedicated YouTube channel, a big shout out to everyone associated with both Coventry United and Coventry Copeswood. Best of luck to both teams, both representing Coventry, of course. The time is 7:36. Like I say, the game will be getting underway very shortly. Coventry United down to second place at the moment in the Midland League Division 1, but do have quite a few games in hand over Bromsgrove Sporting, who are now in first place. I believe it's 4 games in hand that Coventry United have, and Bromsgrove are not going to be playing tonight, so this is a chance for United to go back to the top of Midland League Division 1. So it's a big, big night for Coventry United. Can they get the 3 points? Obviously, Matchday made our debut last Tuesday as United travelled to Atherstone. We had a couple of technical issues, but you know what? Teething troubles are to be expected. I do seriously need to see that dentist. Copeswood are currently in 10th place in the Midland League Division 1 with 26 points, quite a while back from Littleton, who are in 9th place. And as I say, United actually have 3 games in hand and are just 2 points behind Bromsgrove Sporting. So a win tonight will take Coventry United back to the top. So this is a big night for United. Like I say, you can follow us on Twitter at MatchdayHills. We do follow back up to 78 followers now in 2 months. I think it's an absolutely brilliant viewership for our show. Now, excuse me. Of course, yesterday was transfer deadline day, and I missed half of it because I fell asleep at 5:30. 2 hours sleep, I said. Woke up at 5:30 in the morning, so I missed all the festivities. But the big story, that move, what it means for both Coventry, Norwich, and the player himself, but also a parting message from James Madison. Remember to tune in to Hills FM's Sports Lounge this Thursday, 10 a.m. till 12 on 98.6 Hills FM, www.hillsfm.co.uk. You can also listen via there, and if you miss any show, you can listen back on mixcloud.com/Liam Cook or mixcloud.com/Hills FM. Basically, Mixcloud is like an on-demand service for radio. It's like BBC iPlayer, but for radio. So it's a good little tool to use. And we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff here at Sphinx Drive, the home of Coventry Sphinx and Coventry United for this season as well. We're hoping to bring you some interviews at the end of the game, at the end of what I'm sure will be a successful game for Coventry United. Of course, it's been a few weeks since this pitch, Sphinx Drive, has seen a little bit of action. Seen a few training sessions with the under-10s, that's about it. We have not seen a competitive match at Sphinx Drive for about a month now. It's been a long time, hasn't it? But finally, Edwin and the boys are ready to go. Last time out, 5-2 defeat at Addiston in the midweek Floodlit Cup at the Snake Pit. The best of performances. Josh O'Grady told us after the game that Addiston simply needed it more, and that maybe the lack of game time for the lads had been a factor. Hopefully that will not be the case tonight. Run through of tonight's Premier League fixtures, which we will take you through the goals as and when we get them. Kicking off with the 7:45 kickoffs, Arsenal host Southampton. Leicester are taking on Liverpool. Norwich City, James Maddison's new club, they will take on Spurs, another club who are actually interested in him. Sunderland host Manchester City, who are fresh from announcing Pep Guardiola as their new manager. West Ham and Aston Villa in the battle of the Claret and Blues. Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth, that's the first 8 p.m. kickoff. Manchester United versus Stoke, and West Bromwich Albion versus Swansea. So those are tonight's Premier League fixtures as we count down to kick off here at Sphinx Drive for Coventry United versus Coventry Copeswood. Big local derby here under the floodlights at Sphinx Drive. Again, we'll be going through the team news in a few short minutes when the players come out. And here they are, the Coventry United and Coventry Copeswood players are walking out onto the field. Coventry United in their traditional red, green and white kit, the civic colours of our fair city. Copeswood are in their mainly blue strip with very faint white stripes. Right, let's go through the team news. Once again, firstly, the visitors, Coventry Copeswood. Number 1, Dale O'Donnell. Number 2, George Whitelaw. Number 3, Stuart Adamson. Number 4, Craig Sivzelis, captain for Coventry Copeswood. Number 5, Kyle Barnett. Number 6, Matty Fowler. Number 7, Reece Blackmore. Number 8, Liam Cairns. Number 9, Ryan Harkin. Number 10, Connell Farrell. Watch out for him, he's a goal scorer. And number 11, Danny Fraser. And on the bench for Coventry Copeswood this evening, number 12, Michael Healing. 13, Simon Harris. 14, Sean Gaffney. 15, Ismail Side. And 16, Mason Aldridge. And on the starting lineup for Coventry United this evening is number 1, Rich Morris. 2, Thomas Glasgow. 3, Ben Valance. 4, Richard Blythe. 5, Martin Hutchcott. 6, Callum Burgess. 7, Josh O'Grady. Number 8, Gift Musa. 9, Ross Briscoe. 10, Matt Brown. And the skipper for Coventry United this evening, number 11, Chris Cox. And on the substitutes bench for United, number 12, Pierre Moudin. 13, David Allen. 14, Kai Williams. 15, Brian Nlovu. And 16, Mziwandil Nduna. It seems as if that Gaffney is on the bench. Yeah. Have a quick word with a fan there, and again the officials for tonight's game. Richie Watkins is the match referee. the assistants, Scott Tallis and Nicholas Metcalf. And it turns out they're not wearing their red and yellow shirts. So in fact they are going to be in black. That's going to be difficult to tell them apart. It's going to be hard which one to blame now. To get us underway, Joshua Grady is in amongst the halfway line as we prepare to get this local derby underway at Sphinx Drive. And we're underway at Sphinx Drive, Coventry United versus Coventry Copeswood, live on YouTube.
That's it! That's it! Left hand side, bring it to the air. Slightly better. Shot from off. Play that. Right, down the left hand side. Now it's Cox.
Oh, come on!
Slice down. Side of the area. It will be quickly by O'Grady. Gets the ball back. Cross opportunity for Grady. Puts it in. And a harmless cross cleared by Fowler. Now Copeswood look for break. Good long ball on the left hand side. Finds marking the back one. Crossing on Trudy on the left hand side of the box. Tricks his way. Past the phone there, but I think Glasgow is there to pick up the ball. Ball behind finds Zealous. Throws on the left hand side. He's muscled out by great play. His way past the that's a good challenge there from Coach Cox. Puts it over. Fantastic pass. Free kick to Brown with a long ball over to Brady on the right hand wing. Quite fine him. He was hacked down in the process. Score remains Coventry Copeswood 0. Alan, you want to follow on that?
The free kick's going to be taken by Richard Blythe. Gets centre of the pitch, halfway into the attacking half. On ball in. It's come off the head of Cox, and it will be a goal kick to be taken by Dale O'Donnell. It's going to go into a decent area by Blythe. Just a little too high for the Coventry United skipper. Yeah, who's just in front of us in the dugout. That's a good chance there for Brown. Crossing just in front of the area. It's Brown. Has a go. It's crossing in. Surely it's in the post. Who's got the final touch on that one? Let's look at it in. What now?
My boy! Keep going, United!
It looks like it actually
Go on!
might have been Richard Blythe.
First range tapping. Mixed up there by Copeswood offside. Against Coventry United. Just outside the area. Brown on the ball.
How you doing?
Alright, mate, yeah.
You know where it's on the money. This is all. Coventry United 1,
It was Richard Blythe.
No, he was. Fair man of the room.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's gone for a throw.
See the goal?
No. Well, I've seen it get squared
Yeah,
across.
that was a bit.
Going to start for Coventry United 1-0 in 5 minutes. And there's already been a goal at Carrow Road, and Dele Alli, the wonder kid for Spurs, has scored already. 2 minutes in, Norwich City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Looking for a crossing opportunity here with Reece Blackmore.
Field now on the left hand side. Red ball down the left hand wing. Throw it.
Briscoe trying to make his way down the defence there from Whitewall. Hitchcock.
No, wait.
Long ball. O'Grady from left hand side, but
Long ball, and he down it. O'Grady crossing opportunity on the right hand wing. Brought down. He did get the ball, though. It was just inside the area as well. So decided to give that one. He would have been long ball. Right, played forward again by Glasgow. Very dangerous going forward. Winning the ball again from Karen to Coventry United. Goal from the Championship to tell you about Burnley 1,
United!
Good Wednesday 0. There's actually a hill for it. Attack on the left hand side, good little trickery there by Danny Fraser.
Shooting opportunity.
Wizardry from Danny Fraser.
Watch this ball. He tells no one. You give me a tick, yeah, back door, kick 3 of them.
I like seeing people lose.
Sorry, Richard Blythe, I should say. Around 3 minutes in.
That's a good goal, definitely.
Straight back to Dale O'Donnell in the Coventry goal. Straight back here.
Actually, I'm mate.
He's found Ryan.
Yeah, I did 400. Nah, 24 quid on top.
Looked like Glasgow.
It's got to be Villa, isn't it?
Going to be taken by
I think I heard that over there. I didn't look. I think it's from
Well, mate. By the United Ben there must be Hitchcock. Once again. Too bad.
A little bit too far.
I was right. See what your manager, Edward.
It's come to
Which one was it seemed to?
Still,
Still,
I was meant to
here's Briscoe
came
now.
around my house earlier.
On the left hand side, support has got O'Grady support. He's trying to do it all by himself. He's given away a foul.
It's on Greece Blackpool.
Here comes Copeswood.
Right.
So once again, does his
Where
job.
did you go to that log cabin?
Still moves on the left side.
Long ball. Yeah. That's the most pace of balls. Great skill there. From Fraser to keep the ball in. The pass goes straight to O'Grady. Challenge there. From the same player, Adamson. Firstly, a missed challenge on O'Grady, and then he made sure he got for the second one, taking him down from behind. That's got to be a yellow card, even this early.
Second one, he got the ball first.
What, mate? Here's a free kick in a decent crossing position for Coventry United. And the usual free kick taker, O'Grady, step up, the quiet word with Adamson. He's been a naughty boy, but it's still early on in the game.
Get his number, eh?
Stop checking. One man more about a job.
What wing this in? Left foot. Lives in there again.
Mate, I'm back to tell you what the weather's like and everything. Weather good.
That's good making the run down.
First challenge we get, we'll get a booking. Guaranteed.
Trade across, he's got Musa in a long ball position. Makes it short. Let's go. Here's Blythe, crossing opportunity here. Trying to trick his way past the Copeswood defender. Finds O'Grady. Here's Tasco. This hit shot. Straight off his boot. And now here comes Copeswood again, and here is the
Fraser. He tricks his way past Musa. Long ball towards the right corner.
Come on!
It's picked up again by Blackpool.
Here's Sir Zealous.
What, Van's not showing up?
Okay. No, just like the free Magnum.
It was parking.
Back.
Had a few.
Always back.
I had a funeral yesterday. Yeah, I'm off to Dublin on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
So far, going over to the right hand corner.
To take the corner kick.
No, out.
No more goals from the Premier League as it stands. The only goal has come from Deli Ali.
Plotted on a piece of 4 pieces of paper, Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. But straight up in there, that one's got first goal that scored in that league.
Nil. Remember, if you have anything to say on today's game,
Hills Morris comes out, punches that one. And the return was a good one as well.
Save Morris.
a long range volley.
Almost bought Morris back in that one.
Championship, you've got like 4 Championship, you've got decent
From Conor Farrell, very with talking off his guard. Angry United, it remains 1-0.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, see what Shaq knows about that. Yeah. Good consistent out there.
Play forward.
Yes, Josh. Mate, you're missing
O'Grady
one.
tries to keep it in and does. It's Adamson.
How many
His
reps?
job is up on O'Grady here.
Yeah, was that who's this? She knew it wasn't.
It is finally a yellow card for the Copeswood left back, Stuart Adamson. He's got to be careful now. He's got a fair portion of the game remaining. He's got at least 75 minutes to go. Believe me, he can't take committed. Such a great you're going to be in trouble. Free kick whipped in towards the far post. It's gone all the way out for a goal kick. You're tuning into Hills FM Match Day, broadcasting live via YouTube.
How long was it ago? 6 years ago.
Moved forward by the Copeswood goalkeeper, O'Donnell. A long ball. Brady picks that one up just outside the area, and Brown couldn't keep the ball. Back in the midfield now with Cox. Played back to Morris in goal. And a right foot bumper from Morris, headed on by Brown, only as far as Fowler. Good chance there by Cox. And Musa picks that ball away. Briscoe lays it on for Valance. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Coventry Copeswood. And we're hearing that there's been a goal in the Premier League. Yes, there has. Manchester City lead. And guess who it is? Yeah, Sergio Aguero. Aguero has put Manchester City in front. So that is the second goal in the Premier League. Sergio Aguero scoring for Manchester City against Sunderland. They have a ding-dong battle in the United attacking half. The Cops will come away with the ball. Fraser. That's a good ball. There's a shooting opportunity. Surely it's come for again, and it's a free kick to Copeswood. And it was Farrell making his way past numerous defenders after a great ball from Danny Fraser. And it's a yellow card for Glasgow, I believe it is. It's a decent position for Copeswood. And Fraser is going to try this one with his left boot. I think he's going to be in a position to have a shot here, but we'll whip it in. Morris is going to be on his toes with this one. He's going to have a go, and it's put straight over the crossbar.
Come on, United! Come on, United!
And there's been a red card at the game between West Ham and Aston Villa, and Villa's Jordan Ayew has been sent off. So things go from bad to worse for Aston Villa. And Harry Kane just hit the bar for Tottenham against Norwich. Score of Sphinx Drive remains Coventry United 1, Coventry Copeswood 0. Musa picks it up in the centre. And the ball was put forward by a Copeswood man. It's actually a free kick. After the number 10 striker, Conor Farrell, couldn't reach the ball in time. It's going to be taken by George Whitelaw. Just inside the United half. Everyone but Whitelaw, Adamson and Barnett are back. Pushed forward by Whitelaw. Header away from Cox wasn't a good one, but it was eventually cleared by Glasgow. And O'Grady looking to get forward now. Puts a long ball down the right hand wing, looking for Briscoe. It's actually played away by the goalkeeper, but O'Grady picks that one up. Cox in the centre. He's dispossessed. Right, so zealous. And a ding-dong battle in the centre. And Brown is offside. Attempted long ball from Blythe. Through goal on the right-hand side of the box. Unfortunately, Brown didn't have the chance to have a go at O'Donnell in the Copeswood goal. Remains 1-0 at Sphinx Drive. Of course, we thank you for joining us here on Match Day. Cox heads it away at the back for United, but here's Fraser. He's forced down. United come away with the ball. And Brown picks it up in the centre. Still Brown, plays it back to Cox. He's got Glasgow in support. He finds Blythe. Now Glasgow. He's got men surrounding him. That's a lovely, lofted ball. O'Grady's onside. He's got space on the right-hand side of the box. Low cross, here's Cox. Couldn't get the ball past Adamson. Sliding challenge there by Zealous, and he's won the ball. It's come back to Burgess. Here's Briscoe. He's got space on the left-hand side. And it's Briscoe again getting the ball back. Still Briscoe. And it's going to be played away. It's still 1-0 to United. In this even encounter it's become. Here's Fraser now on the left-hand side. He's got one man to beat. That man is Glasgow. Still trying to take him on, trying to get into the area. Oh, and that's a stern challenge, and it's a challenge that has wanted a foul from the referee in what is virtually a corner position for Copeswood. And we're just checking who has got the goal. It is indeed Richie Blythe who has been credited with the goal for Coventry United. Free kick to be taken by Fraser. Magic left foot of his been very dangerous so far in the game. Is this free kick going to be better than the last one? Whips it in towards the far post and just headed clear. Trying to play this one away now. It's played towards Brown. And it goes straight to the Copeswood defender, Whitelaw. They're playing it around at the back now. United pick up the ball with Hutchcox. It's coming to Cox now. Blythe. Right hand ball. Looking for O'Grady, didn't quite find him, and here is Fraser again. Tried to play the ball down the left hand wing. Well cut out by Glasgow. Here's Musa. Back to Glasgow. To rush that one, but United. It's going to be a free kick for a foul by Farrell on Glasgow. United to win the ball back anyway, but I'm sure they prefer this sort of situation. Glasgow sorting out his shin pads for taking the free kick. It's towards O'Grady. He's picked the ball up. Can he get past the two men trying to take him out? No foul. Still O'Grady. He's tumbling again. He's still got the ball. Still O'Grady. And this time he's taken out. And that looks cynical. And it would be a red card, no yellow. Yellow card for the defender. Oh, he's kicked the ball away. Not sure whether it was Adamson again. Wouldn't surprise me. He's been rather nasty with O'Grady so far today. The referee telling the other players to leave his presence as he attempts to sort out what he's about to do. And it looks like it is, yes! It's a second yellow card and ultimately a red card for Adamson at left back, and Copeswood's job has been made a lot tougher. They are now down to 10 men, and Adamson is not happy. But you have to say, he did not learn his lesson from that first yellow card. You'd have no complaints with that one. It was a cynical challenge. I'm not sure whether O'Grady is been in a Twitter war with him, but Adamson he did not want to let O'Grady go without a little parting gift. And Adamson's been given a parting gift himself. He didn't help himself by kicking the ball away either. And now O'Grady's going to take the free kick himself in the right-hand corner. Adamson's still making his way off the pitch. He was sent up at the other side of the tunnel. The walk of shame for Adamson. He's finally off the pitch. The referee checking all as well before the free kick is taken by O'Grady. It remains 1-0 to Coventry United against Coventry Copeswood live at Sphinx Drive. O'Grady's free kick towards the near post, and it's just cleared. It's come out to Glasgow now by the halfway line, but he's lost it. And now Fraser looking to create something for Copeswood. That is a free kick for a foul on Harkin. Like he was maybe going to draw in the foul, halting his run. Now Fraser to take the free kick from the halfway line. You know how dangerous he can be. He's going to have to be twice as dangerous now, as Copeswood are now down to 10 men. And a few stern words there between Danny Fraser and the match official. I do apologise if you hear any foul language during this broadcast, but it is a football match at the end of the day. It's played to the other side now and whipped in by Blackmore. Head out. Let's come back to Copeswood. A shooting opportunity here. And a good challenge on Cairns. And not such a good one from Sivzelis. And a bit of fisticuffs here at Sphinx Drive as Sivzelis seemed to punch out. Don't think there's going to be any repercussions from this one. It was a perfectly good challenge from Hutchcott. Now Morris, the goalkeeper, to take this sort of goal kick, but it's been given as a free kick. Brown looking to get on the end of it, fumbled by the goalkeeper. He's just got on the end of that one. Could have been embarrassing for Taylor O'Donnell. Looked like a simple catch, but he fumbled it to his right-hand side. Brown couldn't quite get there in time, and O'Donnell's blushes were spared. Sivzelis, long ball. Looking for Farrell, and Farrell has picked it up in the right-hand corner. He's got support, but he's going on his own, and a miscued shot. Oh, it's a good opportunity for Copeswood now. It came through to the Copeswood man. It looked like Harkin it came through to. Yes, it was Harkin. Trying to nick the ball away from Morris at the crucial moment, but it didn't quite work out. Morris held on to the ball, and it is in fact a free kick to Coventry United. Let's go through some of the scores elsewhere. In the Premier League, it doesn't seem as if there's been any more goals. Man City leading by 1-0 at Sunderland. And Spurs 1-0 up at Norwich. The 8 o'clock kickoffs have got underway now. Palace versus Bournemouth, West Brom versus Swansea, and Man United versus Stoke. They are all underway now. Briscoe trying a short ball to Musa, didn't quite work out. And the clearance is blocked, and blocked again by O'Grady, but it's gone out for a throw in to Copeswood.
Oh, here we go.
We've been going for about 25 minutes at Sphinx Drive. Score remains Coventry United 1. Coventry Copeswood 0. And of course Copeswood are now a man down. That's a red card for Adamson, the left back, who was just niggling away at O'Grady all through the game. Already had a yellow card, didn't learn from it. and was eventually sent off. Sivzelis plays it to Fraser. As a Copeswood down, Copeswood man down. He soon got up once he's learned that his team were on the attack. And United easily picked that one off. And here's O'Grady now. Took a tumble under a tackle from the coach of number 6, Matthew Fowler. It's gone out for a throw in to Copeswood. Took a touch off O'Grady last. O'Grady certainly played his part, drawing in the fouls from Stuart Adamson. And Copeswood need to regroup here. Quick chat from the manager. And we're here at Manchester United are in front at Old Trafford. Jesse Lingard with the goal. It's Manchester United 1, Stoke City 0. And also there's a penalty to Spurs at Carrow Road during the game against Norwich, which has now been converted by Harry Kane. Score at Carrow Road now, Norwich City 0, Tottenham Hotspurs 2. Ali and Kane, the two England hopefuls with the goals. Kane's goal a penalty. And Dele Alli was brought down by former Spurs defender Sebastian Bassong. And the free kick, throw-in from Fraser, I should say. About to be taken after a quick drinks break for the players on this rather chilly, sorry night in the beautiful city of Coventry, where it's two representatives, United and Copeswood, in Midland League Division 1, are playing it out. And I'd say the advantage lies with United at the moment. They have the better of the attacking play, and of course they have a numerical advantage as well as a goal advantage. And Brown having a long range shot. Oh, what a goal! And Matty Brown put it straight through O'Donnell's legs. An absolute nightmare for the Copeswood goalkeeper. Well, from where it hit it, it was closer to the halfway line than the box. It was quite a powerful effort, but it wasn't one that should have troubled O'Donnell. It should have been a simple catch. It went straight through his legs. Coventry United 2, Coventry Copeswood 0. And things are going from bad to absolutely dreadful for Copeswood. United seem to be heading back to the top of Midland League Division 1. Attempted clearance charged down by Briscoe. As we get this game back underway, and Fowler will pick that one up. Long ball. Looking for Farrell, but United have the ball again. It's O'Grady. He's got space to run into here. The challenger, Matthew Brown next to him. Still O'Grady trying to shield the ball away. He's in the box now, trying to trick his way past the defenders. Gets away. O'Grady puts it in. Cross the front, fantastic. It's come back out. Brown live, looking for Brown. It's just gone out. Good attacking play from Coventry United. Certainly not settling for a 2-0 lead. After a rather calamitous moment for Dale O'Donnell led to a second goal for Coventry United. Fantastic game so far, and we're only about half an hour in. Another hour of action coming your way. Just a quick update here, those listening on YouTube. We will be taking a break just after half time as the laptop will need a battery switch. No more issues like the ones that we had in Addison. We will get to the end of this game and we will talk you through the results from the other games. And here come United again. Crossing opportunity is put in. O'Grady surely now. And it's hit by Briscoe. Blocked by a defender. Still an opportunity for United doesn't get the ball back, but they won't. Fraser plays it away. There's two balls on the pitch here. I don't think the referees realise that one. I'm sure coaching would if if United had have scored. A decent opportunity there for United. O'Grady trying to make a open for himself. Long ball from Musa looking for Briscoe. But this time O'Donnell was equal to the task, and the butter on his gloves seems to have weared off. And Michael Healy seems to have come on for Coventry Copeswood. A change. Fraser has moved to left back, it seems. A high boot there from Martin Hutchinson. Foul for Copeswood. Cleared the ball away, but the ball was a little too high for him to kick away legally, and Hutchinson's boot was just a little bit too close to the face of Connell Farrell. And it's going to be a free kick here. Fraser to take. Looking to whip it in here. Takes it quickly. Cleared by Musa. It's going to come back out to Fraser. He may hit one from here. Puts it over to the right side to Sivzelis. Headed back out, and United can breathe easy again. Blackmore trying to pick up the ball and keep it away from Brown. Gets past him and puts a nice through ball in for Harkin. And was looking for a teammate, only found Ben Valance at left back. Finally, to make sure that the clearance goes straight to the goalkeeper. And a rushed kick from O'Donnell. It's Blackmore again, still trying to clear the ball. And Kyle Barnett gets that one away. It's headed back forward though, only as far as
Come on, United!
I believe that's Healy who's just had the ball. Well, no, it was O'Donnell helping out on the left-hand side. I wish these players would stay where they are. It's hard to keep track of them. It's headed out for a United throw. It came off the head of Whitelaw last. And Fraser's taking the ball with him so he can get into position. Tried and tested, time-wasting tactic. Not something you want to be trying when you're 2-0 down and a man down. Glasgow told to get close to the halfway line for the throw-in. You can't blame him for trying. Throwing straight to Sivzelis. Here's Healy. Left-hand side to Fraser. Tries the ball down the left-hand wing. It's put out by Burgess for a throw-in to Copeswood. Decent position here. The throw is lost. Blythe can try and get this one away, and he does. Finds Briscoe, who heads forward only as far as Barnett. And Musa picks that one up, gets the ball away from Whitelaw. Can't keep the ball in though, it's gone out for a throw-in. And Barnett has to go under the barrier to go and get the ball. No ball boys in non-league football.
I don't think that helps his situation.
So the players are sort of on double duty tonight. They're footballers and ball boys.
You don't. I just made it clear. You don't help yourself, do you?
Score at Sphinx Drive. Coventry United 2. Coventry Copeswood 0. Goals from Richard Blythe and Matty Brown. A rather calamitous goal for Brown. And O'Grady picks it up on the right hand side. He's in the area now. He's been blocked up by Fraser. He's still going. Still going, O'Grady. He's eventually lost the ball. And it's gone out for a United throw. Clearance from Fowler. And Edwin Greaves throws the ball to his right back, Thomas Glasgow. Briscoe picks the ball up. Tries to play it down line, but it's only as far as the Copeswood man. Here's Sivzelis. Quick one to Fraser, blocked off by Musa, back to Sivzelis. Copeswood trying to play the way out of trouble here. Just kept in by Sivzelis. And Copeswood looking to press forward now. It's a good ball towards Harkin, but headed away. Copeswood trying to get the ball back, but eventually it's put out for a throw-in by Thomas Glasgow. A throw-in is going to be taken by Fraser. Whitelaw crossing opportunity here. It's taking it more central. And a little bit of hustle and bustle there just outside the area, cleared eventually by United. Briscoe couldn't reach it though, and Copeswood had the ball on the right hand wing, playing it back and forth. Manchester United are now 2-0 up against Stoke. Anthony Martial with their second goal in the 23rd minute. Things decided to look up for Louis Van Gaal. When was the last time they had back-to-back wins? Oh, a lovely ball by O'Grady. Surely a chance now for United. It is Brown straight to the goalkeeper. And O'Grady into the net. 3-0. And it could well be game over before we even reach half time. Josh O'Grady has been brilliant so far. The shot by Matt Brown was well saved by O'Donnell, but O'Grady was there. O'Donnell did get back into position, and there was a Copeswood man back to try and deal with it, but it wasn't enough. And O'Grady took it home. Coventry United 3, Coventry Copeswood 0 in Midland League Division 1. Josh O'Grady with the goal. And Copeswood certainly not in the best of spirits at the moment. Their coach calling the game embarrassing. And the captain Craig Suzette trying to spur on the troops as we tick towards half time, about 5 minutes time. The players will go in for their break. And United can really afford to take it easy now. They've got a very busy schedule coming up. For all these postponements, they will be playing midweek football virtually every week until the end of the season in late April. They do say you can have too much of a bad thing. Good thing, I should say. The score now at Sphinx Drive. Coventry United 3, Coventry Copeswood 0. Convincing display from United, repelling all that Copeswood can throw at them at the back and banging them in left, right and centre at the other end. Cross comes in from Farrell for Copeswood. It's going towards Harkin. Harkin's had to run over to the other side of the pitch to collect it, and it's eventually cleared by Ben the Lance. And it is going to be a throw-in for Copeswood. How they could do with a goal here to try and get themselves back in the match. Latest scores around England. The Premier League first, Arsenal 0, Southampton 0, Leicester 0, Liverpool 0, Norwich 0, Spurs 2, Sunderland 0, Manchester City 1, and West Ham 0, Villa 0. Those are the 7:45 kickoffs. They're nearing half time. The 8 PM kickoffs: Palace 0, Bournemouth 0, Manchester United 2, Stoke City 0, and West Brom 0, Swansea 0. And it's eventually gone out for a corner to Coventry Copeswood as Fraser moves over to the right-hand wing to take it. And it's whipped in, easily headed away by Briscoe. Brown tries to finish the job and doesn't quite do the job intended, and a decent effort there from Connell Farrell. He took a deflection as well, outside the area, swung out with his right boot just over the corner of the goal. I would say he did take a deflection. And once again, it's going to be taken by Fraser. Swung in with the left boot. Head away from goal, not the best of corners. Brown trying to get away, he's on the floor. Still hits the ball away, and a hit from Fraser on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Not the best. Ends up hitting the on-site restaurant, as we call it here.
Dietmar, how are you, son?
And we are nearing half-time at Sphinx Drive. Coventry United 3, Coventry Copeswood 0. And we've just seen Coventry City legend Dietmar Brook, and a friend of Hills FM and Sports Lounge at the game. Got to get himself a cup of tea at half time. Musa picks up the ball in the centre, plays it onto the left hand side. Brown. Good ball over to the right hand side and finds O'Grady. He's in space. He's been covered off now by Fraser. Tries to hit the ball past him. Fraser this time blocks the effort. Can't do anything about the second one though, as O'Grady continues to try and trick his way past his fellow winger. Whips in the cross towards the far post. Briscoe headers it towards. It was kept out by O'Donnell. It looks like it's been given for a foul anyway. For a little shove by Briscoe, who's starting today's game despite picking up a little bit of a knock in the defeat to Atherstone. And oh boy, how United have responded after that 5-2 loss at the Snake Pit in the Floodlight Cup last Tuesday. Completely different team, really. Absolutely fantastic. Very firm at the back. And Copeswood, since losing Adamson to a red card, second bookable offence, you have to say they haven't been in this at all. Half time just moments away. No more goals to tell you about in the Premier League at the moment as Fraser picks up the ball on the left hand side, cautiously making his way towards the United defence. And a free kick given for a foul on Copeswood's Conor Farrell. A little push in the back. And a last opportunity for Copeswood before half time. And this time both Healy and Fraser are stepping over this one. Fraser sort of lacked that little bit of skill needed over the last few minutes. It looks like it's going to be Healy to take this one with his right foot. Switched it towards goal. And it's I believe it's just been tipped over by Morris. Not sure where he'd go in the net then, but just tipped over by Morris. Corner kick to Copeswood with a decent effort there from Healy. Headed away by Briscoe, and a free kick for a foul on Briscoe. Now the free kick from Healy was just tipped over by Morris. Corner taker wasn't a good one. Briscoe headed it away before being nudged in the back. United can take a deep breath now and prepare for the last few seconds of this eventful first half at Spinks Drive. I'm sure Eden will be very happy about his team's performance. May consider resting a couple of players with a hectic schedule coming up. Headed on by Blythe. O'Grady couldn't quite control it. Blocks the clearance from Fraser, but Fraser comes away with the ball again. He's got Cesare just in front of him. Plays a long ball forward, only finds Cops, who can't find a teammate. It's back to Sivzelis. Oh, he's got past the challenge of his fellow skipper, Cops. Has been played forward, looking for Harkin, and a slide challenge from, I believe that was Hutch Cops. Has got it out for a throw, but it's back in with Michael Healy. Put it towards the centre, headed out by Musa. Sivzelis over to Barnett by the halfway line. United all over their opponents here, not being allowed a minute's rest. And poor control from Whitelaw ends the move. A skewed clearance, but United are safe for now. Blackmore picks it up. Played back to Fowler.
We're lucky. Brother United.
A good ball there by Briscoe. It's going out for a throw-in. O'Grady couldn't reach it in time. And here is Fowler again. First time long ball up the other end of the field. Cleared by Burgess. As we near half-time here at Spinks Drive. Score remains Coventry United 3, Coventry Copeswood 0. And if the Spinks stay as they are, then United are heading back to the top of Midland League Division 1 by 1 point.
They really have.
United have really outclassed their opponents so far. And of course, Copeswood down to 10 men, with Adamson sent off for a second bookable offence, and maybe a chance for a third goal as O'Grady has a nice little 1-2 with Blythe. He's got Briscoe in front of him. Can he stay onside? No, he cannot. And it is offside against Briscoe. Briscoe trying to work some decent opportunities for himself, but just can't keep onside.
We got 2 balls.
We've got 2 balls.
We've got more balls than you.
We've got more balls than you. We've got more balls than you.
Not a song that you'll regularly hear at a football match. We've got more balls than you. And Coventry United also have more goals than Coventry Copeswood as we head in for the break at Spinks Drive. The half-time score, Coventry United 3, Coventry Copeswood 0. United went in front within the first 5 minutes with Richard Blythe tapping home at the far post after a little bit of a scramble in front of the Copeswood goal. Blythe tapping into an empty net. Then an absolute calamity for Copeswood goalkeeper Dale O'Donnell. A long-range effort from Matt Brown somehow went through his legs and into the net. Surprising even Brown himself, I've got to say. And Josh O'Grady with the third goal after a shot from Brown was saved this time by O'Donnell, but O'Grady was there to pick up the pieces and place the ball into the net. Right, let's go through some half-time scores in the Premier League. These are the 7:45 kickoffs. Arsenal 0, Southampton 0, Leicester City 0, Liverpool 0, Norwich City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Sunderland 0, Manchester City 1, and West Ham United 0, Aston Villa 0. So those are your Premier League halftime scores. There are our 3 latest scores in the Premier League. Crystal Palace have now taken the lead against Stoke. That is now 1-0 at Selhurst Park. The goal coming from former Coventry captain Scott Damp. Manchester United leads Stoke City by 2-0 with Jesse Lingard and Anthony Martial with the strikes at Old Trafford. Could this be 2 straight wins for Louis van Gaal? How many times has he had that this season? And a dull 0-0 between West Brom and Swansea rounds off the latest action in the Premier League. Big shout out to everyone listening to Hills FM Matchday live via YouTube. Let your friends know about the coverage. What they've got to do, like you've done, is search Hills FM Matchday on your YouTube search bar, and you'll find the live coverage of the game. Get in touch with us via Twitter at MatchdayHills. Fan feedback, predictions, anything you want to get off your chest is all good. You can also send in your comments for our, I would say fan phone-in, but we haven't even got a phone yet. After the game, where we'll recap some of the results from around the country. Well, that is the end of the first part of Hills FM Matchday. We're going to take a short break now to refuel. Someone get me a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich, will you? And also the laptop needs recharging as well. So while we swap the batteries, try and live without it for the next 5 minutes as we undergo some technical changes. The score once again at Sphinx Drive: Coventry United 3, Coventry Copeswood 0. Part 2 of this exciting encounter coming up next. Don't go anywhere.